folks, Weatherman Sam, man in the big green hat. I am here at Stillhouse Hollow Falls State Nashville area, kind of in central Tennessee, south of Nashville, home to a 75-foot waterfall, and maybe a number of other little things. So 1.7 mile loop. I'm staring at this really interesting little pond here. Yeah, so I hope we see some good late spring wildflowers, and I can't wait to see that huge waterfall. Not far from home, discovering a lot of new little areas I've never seen before, so let's go see what this place has to offer. Started this is most decisively downhill. This waterfall is not on a named creek, but it leads into Big Bixby Creek, just on the other side of some railroad tracks. Tons and tons of these oak leaf hydrangeas out here. Really pretty area. I'd love to see this when it all blooms. There's some gorgeous little cascades coming up here. The Oak Ridge Trail leads up that way. We'll come back on that. This trail leads directly to Stillhouse Hollow Falls. There's a number of wildflowers blooming over here. This is southern blue flag iris. And all that purple out through there, it's phlox. This is Twisted Trillium. It's the first one I've seen this year. Love these. Of course, significant falls today. These can be so hard to photograph for some reason. I love these Indian pinks. That's the first I've seen this year. There's a off a little bit here. There's another little cascade that I've spotted. And there's no way down to it. You're walking right in the edge of the water here. Get up to this to see it. I can see there's cascade after cascade. It keeps on going down. So we'll have to backtrack and get up on the trail after this for sure. Just a nice little one. You know, honestly, I would have driven an hour north of town just to see this. But I know the big thing is downstream. So, yeah, that's going to be real nice. Wow, well, we reached this in a hurry. And there's two little routes here. There's the waterfall overlook with the top of falls overlook. And that leads down to the bottom. Just can get a glimpse there of big old Stillhouse. It's a nice one. If the top of falls over there, they really weren't joking. We really are at the edge of the 75-foot falls. Oh wow, I'm walking back upstream just to hear that first big falls that I saw is right there, and that's the cascade I walked down to. Here's the other little one I saw. And then right around the bend is the big drop. This whole hillside is just covered in ferns and woodland flocks. It's real pretty to walk alongside. And it continues on down and down. This is bloodroot. It is well past bloom here. It's sitting right next to a maidenhair fern. There's gorgeous little ferns. A whole little community of them here. Some other favorites. This Jack in the Pulpit. And I think this is fairy bells. I don't think this is bellwort. I think this is fairy bells. This place speaks to what I've said for years and years. Venture out your back door, in your backyard, any number of variations of that. This area is just so pretty. I've lived in this area for 15 years now, and this is an hour's drive from the house. And I've never been here. And I was aware of it, but for some reason I thought it was not here. I thought I had already been here. So that may have been why I missed the spot, but it is certainly, you have to see this in the springtime. Here is Fort Sullivan Seal. Oh, gorgeous little section of it through here. Some big canopy loss through here. Much more scrubby. It's a really popular spot, the swimming hole for the locals. We pick up a trick to keep people out of it as much as I can. That's an interesting thing over here, but I do my best just to show the wild places. It's caught my eye. This is an old house of some kind. All that remains is a smokestack. See the old metal part of the chimney there. It's a concrete foundation. I come up to see this, I would not have noticed all of this dwarf larkspur. Look at that gorgeous purple. There's a whole little hillside covered in larkspur. Coming up on the main event here. It's turned so much cooler temperature wise. There's so much water coming off of this. Oh wow. That's a nice one.
Oh, I forgot.
So that was a lovely 75-foot Stillhouse Hollow Falls. But there's still more to come. Literally right across the creek. Now, nestled beneath these trees, whew, I don't even mind that my feet get wet, is a trillium I wasn't expecting to see. I guess I just blew the cover. I was going to say a wildflower I wasn't expecting to see. But here in this one little spot, hidden, protected, downstream of Stillhouse Hollow Falls, is the great white trillium. Here's Jacob's ladder in bloom. Pretty little flowers. Foliage is unmistakable. I hadn't really planned on getting on a trail, at least right here. But those wildflowers tempted me, and what a gorgeous little section of the creek this is. Love all the moss. Lots of foam flower, and ferns, and phlox covering the hillside here. This is so pretty. I had debated going back out the way I came just to see those cascades again. But I decided to do the ridge trail just in case there were little wildflowers or something along the stretch that I hadn't seen yet. And this new trail, and it all leads back to the same spot. So here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this. The whole trip there has not been a single May apple. And there's the bloom, and there's a little apple starting to form, and this whole area is just covered in May apples. And here's another wild comfrey, just starting to put little bloom stalks out. They have pretty little white flowers. I love their fuzzy leaves. It's really cool. I don't know that this is on the map. This overlook bench. The main ridge trail goes that way. I'm sure you can hear the wind in this video, and it feels wonderful. Wonderful. We're gonna go with the benches. And another one. This is called bearcorn or squaw root. Interesting little plant. This bench is a walk downhill. Off to the right, I can see the giant bridge that I crossed right before I got to the natural area. I was like, wow, what a view. So if this bench is anything like that bridge, this is gonna be nice. I see another little delight just off in the woods here. This is the native azaleas in bloom. Really large one. What a gorgeous little bloom, huh? a whole little patch of them through here. Here we are at the overlook bench. Now, in winter, this would certainly be phenomenal. And I can see more the naked eye than you can see in this video, for sure. Following a little social trail down. I assume the real trail ends back there. Oh yeah, this is a nice spot. Woods are so beautiful and green right now. I love this part of spring. Going down little small hollows here, and there's just a trickle of water. This is probably enough to call it cascade or something. You could get down to it. Oh yes, oh yes. And here we are. I missed this little spot when I was first coming down. This is definitely an area ripe for waterfalls. Dry, 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 but that big pond again. Oh, kind of little frogs jumping in. Thanks for coming along on this little adventure, folks. Hope you enjoyed 75-foot tall Stillhouse Hollow Falls and all the little cascades and the bigger cascade up above it and all the millions of wildflowers. Oh wow, it's been a good day. This is a great place to explore. It's not too long, the terrain's not too bad, lots in bloom, lots to see. Until next time, keep exploring and stay wild.